The massive Bitcoin breakout is starting right now, and I am currently $10 million long on this exact breakout. And on today's update video, obviously, I will tell you why I remain to be in my long trades despite the fact that Bitcoin is creating a lower high structure and lower low structure. And of course, I will be exactly discuss what is about to be happening next this week. I want to be talking about the most important support levels, the liquidity heat map, and more importantly, I want to discuss the exact liquidity grab on Ethereum and what is about to be happening next for that Ethereum price action. So a lot to discuss on today's update video. So don't forget to once again slap up that like button back above 1,000 likes. Will be highly appreciated. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in today's update video. So to kick off the video, we're straight away seeing that Bitcoin is right now starting to be breaking out of this very important, critical, downward sloping resistance line. And yes, ever since we broke outside of this level, Bitcoin pushed ever so slightly higher. But of course, currently still, if we're looking at the lower time frames, we're still seeing this downward sloping high structure. And yes, Bitcoin is still trading in a downtrend. And what I always said here, and of course, I want to be quickly explaining about how professional traders and also how I am currently taking this trade here on Bitcoin is because the falling wedge pattern indeed has right now broken its downward sloping resistance line. But for the falling wedge pattern to confirm the price target all the way towards the top side, which is $123,000 US, we need to see one more confirmation, and that is the break above the previous high in the market. So in my opinion, whenever Bitcoin is going to confirm the break above $113,000 US, that is of course the previous high in the market. Whenever we confirm the break above this high right here, then I would start to say, okay, now I'm getting quite certain we're going to be moving all the way back up towards that topside target of $123,000 US. So that is of course exactly what I'm looking at. And in this region where we're currently still trading in, I still think we could get major fake outs. And of course, if Bitcoin potentially still breaks below the downward sloping support line, I will still invalidate this trading scenario and I will still exit my trades here. But as long as this is not happening, I will hold my trades open, especially if we break above $113,000. And considering the fact that we, of course, have this major CME gap trading above us right now here around 116,000.9K for Bitcoin, I still think we are going to see a big push towards the upside still yet to come here. And if we look at a little bit of a closer trend on the 1 hour time frame, we can see that we're currently approaching a very critical level of resistance right now for Bitcoin. So while we indeed are seeing a push towards the upside, we are right now retesting one of the most important levels of resistance. And if Bitcoin can break, of course, above this level, we can start to see a continuation higher. But I do want to be mentioning the fact that first, if we want to be confirming the price target of $124,000 for Bitcoin, we need to clear this level around $113,000. And then I think it's going to be a no-brainer to see that push towards the upside for Bitcoin. So this is exactly how I'm currently trading Bitcoin. Obviously, I have been bullish all around here. I have been buying the bottom here, and you can see that currently most of my trades are once again in a major profit. My Ethereum trade currently in more than $550,000 in profit. My Bitcoin trade here in 40K in profit. And of course, some of the trades are still in a loss here, but that's because I've been dollar costing, averaging in towards my trading position. So all around, I am not all too worried about this region right here, because I still think this is a great time to be loading up on my trades here. And yesterday, of course, we had a banking holiday, but today the markets are going to be opening up again here. So expect more volatility is going to be hitting the market, and especially not tomorrow, but the day after, we're going to get the initial jobless claims, and that is for sure going to be most certainly cause more volatility. And as we're right now closing in towards the FOMC meeting, the odds of the interest rate going to come is increasing more and more and more, and now is about 90% certain we are going to get a rate cut in the next meeting. So yeah, it is most likely going to be happening for sure. Then looking at the liquidity heat map for Bitcoin, we can currently see that yes, there is still some liquidity laying below us, but the majority of the liquidity is still laying above us. So for Bitcoin, it's actually quite hard to say whether we're still going to grab that lower side liquidity, but we are still sitting in this middle consolidation phase here. So for sure, I am not ruling a potential liquidity grab on the lower side out right now here. But anyways, we are right now seeing, of course, this major previous level of resistance now act as support. And of course, I'm still expecting a bigger bounce towards the top side of the region. And to quickly tell you about my take profit strategy on my current ongoing trades here, basically whenever we're going to fill up the CME gap, which is sitting around 116.9k, which is still a significant push towards the upside. To be exact, from off this point, it's another 6% push higher on $120,000. And then the last 50%, I will be closing at $130,000, which I think is the ultimate target for this trading position. So, of course, I will keep you guys exactly up to date on my trades here. And if you want to be trading yourself here, and guys, if you actually want to be staying even more up to date on my trades here, don't forget to join my private Telegram group here, which is the second link in today's video description. And in this group, me and 5 other professional traders are giving you guys constant updates about what is happening in the market. So don't forget to join it right now here to stay up to date about all my and more trades here. And of course, I also want to be mentioning the fact that if you're looking for an exchange where you can operate cheaply on and where you can claim an insane deposit bonus from here, don't forget to sign up an account using that first link in today's video description. Because by signing up an account here using that first link, you will get a 25% fee rebate, which makes WeX the cheapest exchange of any cryptocurrency exchange out there to operate on. So if you're looking for a safe, good, and cheap exchange, WeX is definitely the exchange to go for, and that is also one of the reasons why I am trading there here. And like you can see, you can get insane deposit bonuses if you make some big deposits as well here. So make sure to check it out, but be alert, it's only valid if you sign up an account using that first link in today's video description. Then also later today, we're expecting a major announcement from Donald Trump to come from the Oval Office. So let's see what that is going to be here. Then yesterday, I of course discussed in the video that we were still having some lower side liquidity and that I was not ruling out that we're going to grab it. That was exactly grabbed on Ethereum. And now we're heading higher again here. So honestly, the path looks quite clear for what is about to be happening next for Ethereum. We're still trading in a slight downward sloping trend line, but we're creating a similar pattern like Bitcoin, a falling wedge pattern. But of course on a little bit of a smaller scale right now here. And ultimately, I think this is going to be pushing towards the upside. And if you're right now also looking at the ETH compared to Bitcoin chart here, we exactly got rejected from the top side level I mentioned a couple times ago. But currently, we are retesting this previous double top on the ETH compared to Bitcoin chart here, which I do think ultimately is going to be flipping into support here. So we're in the middle of this major recovery on the ETH compared to Bitcoin chart here, and I do think we are still going to see another push towards the upside. This is only a slight little correction in this major move towards the upside, and yeah, I do think we're going to get another bounce fairly shortly, and especially for the other altcoins, because if you look towards the other chart, you can see many bullish divergences are playing out. Also, the others compared to Ethereum chart, others compared to Bitcoin chart. It is all aligning right now here and indicating that all other altcoins except Ethereum are going to be doing well here. And of course, if we look at the timings of the market, it does also make a lot of sense. If we're going to look at the Bitcoin dominance, it makes a lot of sense because also in 2017, what happened in the last 4 weeks of the Bitcoin bull market cycle is where literally the Bitcoin dominance dropped about 50 to 55% here. So guys, there is an insane big opportunity still aligning. And I think something similar is likely to occur once again here. So I am not bypassing this opportunity right now here. Of course, in my opinion, I think Bitcoin remains to be bullish as long as we're holding on towards the 50 weekly moving average. every single time whenever we break below this level, and every single previous bear market started whenever we broke below this level, right? So as long as Bitcoin is not breaking below this level, I would not call for a bear market. But as soon as we break this orange line right here, I want to say now we're entering a bear market. So whenever that's going to be occurring, you'll be, of course, the first one to know. I'm still building my new setup, but guys, anyways, thank you so much for watching towards the amazing new update video. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, slap on that like button, and see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.